none of these are real photos. Every single one of them was made with AI. And if you couldn't tell, that's kind of the whole point. This is Soul 2.0 by Higgsfield. It's a brand new image model, and it's doing something I haven't really seen before. See, most AI images are obvious. Either the skin looks fake, or the lighting just looks wrong, or like the pose is weird. There's something off about it. Soul 2.0 doesn't really have that. These look like real photos that are shot by a real creator. And it's got some tools here that I think are going to be huge for content creators. So let me show you. So Soul 2.0 is Higgsfield's main image model, and the pitch is pretty simple. It's built for creatives. Now, what I mean by that is it's basically an aesthetic model that has taste built in. And I know that sounds like marketing, so let me show you what that actually means. So I'm just going to type this basic prompt here. I'm typing video editor, first person shot, hands-on laptop with editing software open on it. And we're just going to see what comes back. So everything looks actually realistic, right? The light feels real. The framing feels cool. Like, it looks like someone with a good eye actually shot this. And that matters a lot, especially if you're making content for brands. Like, in this day and age, you don't want your brand to look like AI. That literally cheapens the brand massively. And another cool thing is you barely have to write long detailed prompts because most of the work is done by their presets and their mood boards, which I'm going to show you in a sec. So Soul 2.0 comes with 20 different style presets, and these aren't like filters. Each one gives you a completely different look. So you've got everything from Y2K to street photography to old smartphone styles. And instead of writing some massive detailed prompt trying to describe the exact aesthetic you're going for, the exact vibe, you literally just pick a preset, type a short prompt, and Soul kind of handles the rest. Here's 3 completely different looks from the same exact prompt. And basically every one of these can go straight into your feed or into a client project without really touching it up much. Maybe you throw it in Photoshop, you add some captions, you add some text, but pretty much every image it spits out is actually pretty good. And that's really impressive because most of the time I generate images with AI, 9 out of 10 of them are throwaways, and I'm literally like hunting for the good one. Here, pretty much everything's good. And once you're happy with an image, you can just click the animate button and instantly turn it into a video or B-roll. But what if none of these presets match what you're going for? Well, that's where you can build your own mood board. And I'll get to that in a second because I cooked pretty hard here. But first, let me show you how the model actually takes input. So with most of these AI image tools, you're basically stuck typing, which is almost the entire way we interface with AI right now. You write a prompt and you kind of hope the AI sees your vision. Now, half the time, it takes a lot of iteration. Like, the good stuff I get out of AI currently are usually like 3, 4, 5 prompts deep after you've gone back and forth a little bit. So imagine you could just feed an image and it would just take all of that sauce and pump out something similar. Soul 2.0 lets you upload a picture as a reference. So instead of just typing and kind of hoping it gives you something you want and then going through that same iteration cycle of like the 3, 4, 5 prompts you have to do to finally get something that's good, you literally just upload an image and it kind of takes all of the sauce from that and then pumps you out something similar. I took the like iconic photo of Muhammad Ali and it spit this back out, which is almost picture perfect. And you see, it's not copying the picture. It just kind of takes the vibe and the colors and like the main aura of the picture and produces something that feels like it belongs in the same world. And if you think visually, which by the way, most creatives do, you have like a vision for what you want to create, then this is perfect because you now no longer have to figure out how to describe what you're picturing in your head. But why do all the characters look like me? Well, give me a sec. I'm about to show you how. This is the feature that I think puts Soul ahead of everything else. It's called mood boards. So you know how I showed you the built-in presets? Mood boards basically let you make your own. So you upload a bunch of reference images and Soul 2.0 kind of studies them and builds a custom style profile based on what you uploaded. So I took this set of images from a merch shoot that I did a few years ago and they were shot on a film camera. So they have a very specific style to them and the AI is going to learn this style and save it as a mood board that I can use over and over and over again in my generations. By the way, how sick is this merch? It's a Premiere Pro Uzi with the Premiere Pro tools on the clip. That was my first merch drop from like literally years ago. Still my favorite. Anyways, so now every single image I make with this mood board is going to allow me to achieve the same look without me typing out the same prompt every single time. So for brand work, if you're working with a brand, this is everything. You build their mood board based on their shoot, based on their dailies, based on the pictures they've already taken for a campaign, and now every single image is going to stay on brand. Now, how did all the people look like me? That's with Soul ID. So this is their character tool, and this is really fun because you can upload photos of a person, and it could be yourself. For me, it's going to be me. It could be a model, could be anybody, and it pretty much learns the face from that point onwards, and the person stays consistent across every single image you make. This is super cool because I've tried to achieve this in Nano Banana Pro, and I've tried to achieve this in other models. It never looks like me. It looks like a cursed version of me. So you can upload up to 80 photos of a person to build a character, and to get really consistent looks here, the more the better. For example, this is the first character I made with only 16 images, and you can kind of see it's off. But this is the V2 character. This is the second clone I made of myself, and I used 70 photos instead of 16, and as you can see, it is really good. Like, it's scary good. So now you've got a locked-in character and a locked-in style. This is super cool if you've just done a big shoot and you wish there was a certain angle you got or a certain concept that you didn't get to actually try, well, you can upload all of the pictures from your shoot of a specific character, and then you could just put them in that pose or put them in that position or insert an object or insert them into a car, really anything. It's super cool. If you're making a ton of content for a specific campaign, I don't think there's another tool like this. So one more thing, this one's quick. You know how it's really hard to get AI to clone a specific color? Like even if you give it the hex color, it's always a little bit off. Like even if you describe it, you're like, I want cyan blues or warm gold. It kind of gives you like a mustard or it's just a bit off. So Soul Hex fixes that. This is their color transfer feature. You basically upload any photo and it pulls the color from that photo and then puts it into your new image. So I've uploaded this photo here with a very specific color grade. I just found this on Google Images, but I liked it, right? And now when I generate a image, it pulls the exact same tones. And for this one, it's very warm. It's got some really tasty highlights and all of it gets matched to my new picture that I generated. So if you need your colors to stay the same across everything you make, then this is great. So, really happy with this. I've spent the entire morning testing it, and big shout out to Higgsfield for sponsoring today's video because I had a blast using Soul 2.0. This might be the easiest image generation tool I've seen, and also, I don't know if there's anything like this that specifically caters to like cultural shots and aesthetically pleasing shots, and really like just cool stuff. And most importantly, is not trying to do everything. It just does one thing really well, which is make aesthetically pleasing, stylistic images that look really, really good, and it kind of crushes. If you're a videographer or a photographer, and you're working with brands, most importantly in like streetwear or in music videos or in fashion or really like anything culturally relevant, I can't see how you wouldn't want to use this model. I've dropped a link down below. You can click it and try Soul 2.0 right now in the description, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I'm going to direct you to this one next. This one's a banger. It'll start playing after I stop talking. 3, 2, 1. I'll see you there.